Hello neighbors, today we're going to do some critical listening. My buddy Stash Weisslouch, who's one of the greatest guitar players and teachers around, he's been really focusing on the idea that you need to do lots of critical listening and eventually get to where you can sing the parts that you're hearing in your head. I thought a good place to start would be with Bill Monroe's Big Mon. All right, so the story is about this tune that they were playing at a square dance somewhere like out in Montana or something like that. And they just kind of happened upon this melody and they're playing it, and that's where it came from. And they named it Big Mon because that's what they called their band leader. Okay, so generally in jam sessions, this is played with the first part being dun da 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 da, and then the second part, but we want to study this a little bit, okay? Because there's more to bluegrass and there's more to Big Mon than just okay. So I'm just gonna, this is the first one I've done of these things, so I don't know how it works. Like, we're gonna find out here today. All right, so I'm gonna hit play, and I already know I got something to say after like the first 5 seconds. Okay, so hopefully y'all will be able to hear the audio of this playing off the laptop. Here we go. This is Bill Monroe's recording of Big Mon, which is actually on this album here with the green. That this is the album Bluegrass Instrumentals back in the 50s or whatever, maybe 60s, don't know when it came out. I think that it was a compilation of singles. Well, there it is right there. Yeah, you see that little single there. Wait. No, that's the album itself. They might have been singles that, yeah, so I mean, it's saying right there, Big Mon was recorded in 1958. This is big bluegrass nerding right here we're doing. 1958 and released on the 1965 LP, which means long play for those of us that are, you know, young folks. Anyway, so we need to play the song and see what we're talking about here. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna play it. Whoa, so already we have some interesting topography going on here musically. All right, so you hear those fiddles come in there. And then you hear the guitars come in with the banjo. And then you hear Monroe's chop come in really late and kind of almost sluggish. Like, what does that even mean? Was Bill not on his game? He usually had pretty good timing, but that's pretty, you know, with all due respect, atrocious entrance with the chop there. And maybe this is one of the reasons why people think that he was a little bit here and there, because he was a little bit here and there sometimes. Sometimes it was on purpose. This doesn't sound like it's on purpose. So it makes me wonder if he just wasn't ready for that speed. Like, is this the first cut and they're just like, you know, he hadn't had his coffee yet? Or like, did he do what Butch Robinson said he liked to make everybody mad when he got to the session, and then that would help him play better. You know, he was a complex individual, this Bill Monroe character. But anyway, so he comes in real late with his mandolin chops, which makes me wonder if he wanted the tempo to be slower, because sure enough, he is playing pretty slow there when he comes in. And he catches up quickly. But anyway, let's just keep listening. All right, what are we hearing there? We're hearing a major third, and this is the thing. With bluegrass music, people usually gravitate towards what the fiddle plays because it's easiest to hear. Da, 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 da. But anyway, you want to be able to slow this stuff down and listen, you know, and hear more into it, okay? So let's slow her down to 75%, see what happens. But before we do, please like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little bell there from the notifications. You'll get all the good stuff from Noya Mountain Music. Thank you. And please consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music. Are you enjoying this? I hope so. This is Big Bluegrass Nerd here today. Okay, so this is a really conventional way to play this. But let's listen from the top one more time, just because we're really going nerdy deep right here. Okay, so the one thing that I'm noticing is that it's not going do-do-dum-do-do-do-do, you know? It's kind of right on the downbeat, isn't it? It's not going and a 1 and a 2 E N. It's more like 1, 1, 1, 2 E N, you know. And I think he walks down. I'm guessing it's a man. It might be scaled all the way down. These are the things you can find out when you listen slowly. And you care. No, it doesn't. It comes down from the C sharp to the A. Okay, he does the shuffle there. Da, da, da. But okay, so he's doing that. This is an interesting thing. So the jam sessions, or whoever was like, you know, making this kind of into the version that we hear at the jam sessions, they might have listened to that first one right there, the fiddle, that is. Bar, do, 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 and that little shuffle, do, 1 and a 2 E N in the modern count. Yeah, but that time, it's on the downbeat, and it's definitely not these little nuanced things that you find out. We're going into details here today. We haven't even got through the first 5 seconds. That's nice. Okay, so it's not. It's a nice long 51 double stop that holds. Yeah. It's a long double stop. It's so long. That's so cool. It's long. 1 E N, a 2 E N. You know, so it's not. I mean, you might have to play that on the mandolin, but you don't hear the fiddles in the jam sessions playing this very often like this. That's cool. It holds all the way to like the and of 2, right? You know, in the modern count. And he's getting parallel fifths there, isn't he? What about that? Okay, original recording, parallel fifths on the descent on the B part. We haven't even gotten to that mystery yet, all right? This is not on the mandolin, obviously. It's on the fiddle, but we're getting these little details here today. You like this kind of stuff? Might do more of it. I kind of like it. I used to do this nerding out stuff all the time. I just never told anybody about it. You know. Let's hear that again. Let's hear it again. Oh, that's so good. Woohoo! Is that it? That's so good. That's definitely different than. Kind of typewriter here. And we haven't gotten farther than that right there. That's where you gotta slow it down to 50% and really get these details. Oh, we're already at 50%. What about that? You have to slow it down 25%. We won't do that. I think that's it. It's probably conventional after that. But let's listen to make sure. He does something, he does more diddas on the end of it, doesn't it? Yeah. Is that it? Da, da, da. This is stuff you gotta do to get to the details. I think that's it. I lost it already. This is what happens. I don't play the fiddle part. That's so smooth. That's so good, so smart, so simple. I could hear that a lot more. 10 minutes. We're not even through the first 17 seconds. This is how you do it here today. Okay. We might just stop after the fiddles. Long note. It's not. It's burn. It's so cool. Okay, there's the shuffle come in on the second B part, which may be the A part. You have fun? So good. What's going on here? This is usually called the C part. Okay, interesting, as Stash would say. We got a bunch of stuff in this low register here. The chords is the same as the A part, isn't it? So does that mean it's the A part? That's gnarly, kind of gritty down there, isn't it? And then just like that, he's done with it. All right, what does that mean? Okay, so we got one part, and then we got another part, and then we got half a part, and then we're just going on to the banjo. And this is only 33 seconds into the tune. But see how much fun we had? You know, nerding out. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think this stuff is interesting because it informs what I'm able to do with the tune, which has resonance with the composition. Instead of being a copy of a copy of a copy of a Xerox of a copy, this is the original recording. So it's probably pretty close to the original creative kernel, you know, from which, you know, grew the tree of this tune. Oh, there's a banjo part. We can probably, you know, skip over that. I'm just kidding. I do kind of want to skip it though. It's just not that interesting to me. I'm sorry. It's pretty good. It's great, actually. Who is that playing the banjo? I don't know. Robert Lee Pennington. Okay. What's happening there? The fiddles came back in with the high part. What does that mean? Is it breaking my brain? Does that mean that that's actually the A part? This part? Does that mean that's the A part because they came right back? And why would they come in with the B part? That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would it? Would it? Doesn't have to make sense. Not that it has to make sense. Gosh, that sounds a lot faster than it did when it was half as fast. Okay, now it's going back to the C part, which maybe is really the A part in disguise. Okay, so now we're kind of seeing that the parts actually may be flipped in what we colloquially think. Can you think colloquially? What we colloquially think about what's the A part. Usually you think Big Mon A part, but it actually may be this part. That might be the actual A part, and we'll find out more about why that might be that way here in a minute when Bill Monroe comes in with the mandolin. Guess it sounds so fast now. How fast is that? It's getting close, isn't it? He's about to do it. He's about to play the A part. Okay. Now this is all right. It's already good. I was going to say it's getting good. But what are we noticing about the tone of Bill Monroe's mandolin there? It's not the biting, cutting sound of the F5, the old nail, is it? No, it's a round hole mandolin. It's like a F4 or something like that. Yeah? It's a round sound. It's not that. It's a round sound. So if you wanted to get a round sound of your mandolin, what would you want to play? You want to play up here on the neck. Instead of right here. You want to play up here. Okay, so no, we're not going to really dissect, everything he's doing here. I've already done that once, and I've forgotten most of it. I haven't forgotten most of it. I've forgotten a lot of it. But we'll just point out some things. There is a hacking teaching video from Noy Mountain Music on Big Mon. There might even be a whole, what they call it, the all-inclusive from the Monroe style improvising workshops that we did. And you can maybe look for that in the notes if you want to order that. But let's just kind of slow Bill down a little bit here, Dave. And let's put him on halfway speed. Okay, halfway speed. When he's playing the A part, which is that. Surprisingly. So here's what we're learning. We're learning that the B part is really probably the A part. Or, the A part is the B part. To say it another way. This is coming out of the low B part. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. I like it already, don't you? See, this is stuff that you can't really even appreciate unless you slow it down to half speed, neighbors. We're doing it here today. Oh, you hear that minor third in there too, don't you? It's just such a nice little ringy, elegant, you don't really hear the slide. It's just, what is going on here? That's not the usual. That's completely different. That's what you usually hear. But Bill's going. Whoa, but it kind of goes by so fast and no one really knows. Ooh, that's different tones though, isn't it? That changes the ball game. Of course, then you gotta listen to that 4 times in a row. We'll just only listen to it 2 times. I like it. So he's doing his little dibble dabble on the 2nd fret. Flat 7, the G note, down to the E, 2nd fret. And then he's hitting the minor 3rd, coming back to the 2nd fret. And then he grabs the 6th, which is the 4th fret of the D. And then the double A's. I think that's what's going on. Now, doesn't that just make your day to know that? All right, what does he do right there? It sounds like he's going. Yeah. What about that? Ooh, double stop 2nd time. 51. Not the 1st time though. 2nd time. And now he's playing pretty impressionistically here, or messily. Only the goddess knows. Well, maybe Jesus knows too. Or maybe, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, so that's getting kind of hard to decipher. But he doesn't hit no note on the G string. And it does sound like he hits the major 3rd there also. He does hit a little corner or something there on the bottom of it, doesn't he? It's like it's like a woo. It's not a uru. It's not a uru. It's like uru. kind of dibble. He kind of just hangs out on that D string a little bit. This is stuff you gotta do. You gotta like hang out in Monroe. He really hangs out on there on the second fret of the D for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not. That's so cool. It's not. That's cool. Shoo, come on now. We're not even done the A part. Okay, he finally hits a clear major third there. What about that? There it is, right there. Let's slow it down to 0.25. Let's see if we can really tell what he's doing. That's definitely a major third there, isn't it? Sounds like an in-between note. That's a major third. Okay, so now we're into, this is the B part. This is what people usually play as the A part, okay? We're learning things. Why would Bill Monroe play the B part first? He doesn't. Okay, that's an important note there. You know, most people go, you know, because that's what the fiddles are doing in there. But Bill, whatever his name is, he does not hit that G note. That's not even how he approaches it anyway. Let's listen to it again, see if we can find out how he approaches it. You hear it? Here it comes. Yeah. It's an F sharp note. It's an F sharp note. It's an F sharp note. It kind of hits the F sharp, then he goes open D. That's cool. It's kind of like a D thing. What about that? Is there a D chord on the B part? Maybe. I could go for that, and that would be such a fresh breath of air. Oh, what about that? That makes me happy right there. Oh, yeah, it's okay. That makes me happy. I never really knew that, and I've done this before. Whoop, it's the fourth into the fifth. I like that. That makes me happy. He's singing. It's not. Is he gonna every single time? We're getting close. I mean, all one really gets like 90 or 95%. You don't try to copy him. He wasn't copying him, way. That's the ironic last lesson of Monroe style. You can't play it like Bill Monroe. It's gonna be Bill Monroe style because you're gonna play like you because he wouldn't play that. Yeah. What about that? The upstroke sliding up back into the 7th fret of the D. Nice. That makes me happy too. I can just play that and like enjoy it. We're almost done. Oh! Burn! All right, getting a little emphatic with it. That's a good note there. Burn! Just to change things up a little bit. Still the F sharp. We're done. Now let's just listen to the rest of it. Yeah, speed it up though. Look at the drop. Wah, wah. It's not chick, chick, chick. It's wah, 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 wah. He's not going. It's wah, 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 wah. Tone thing, not a thin chop. Oh, the return of the A part low. Why does that sound so fast? You did a little thing. There you go. This is what you gotta do to really understand what he's doing, you know? Hope you've enjoyed it. And this would be a little much for most folks, but we're trying to understand what's happening a little bit more. And hopefully we do. And if you like this video, please tell me all about it. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, more of like what you did like, you know, it's razzle dazzle. I would say. Yeah, so if you'd like to support the channel, please think about becoming a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/snowymountainmusic, and lots of different tiers of rewards, and you can get a free workshop and 2 free workshops and all kinds of stuff and my music and on and on like that. Thank you all very much, those who are supporting the Patreon. And that's all I got for today, neighbors. We'll see you next time. We want to do some more of this. This is a trip. I used to do this all the time. It's very exciting. You see how excited I got about that? You can do this too. He's got a lot of different songs. You can slow down and see what he's up to. And then when you play that, it just makes you feel like you are really doing it right. You know, the bluegrass touch, instead of just playing it like, you know, you've usually heard it in the jam sessions. Hardly anybody plays anything like this. A lot of people don't care for it. I remember a very prominent banjo player on the scene said, "Bill Monroe and sushi, little raw for my taste." You know, not everybody likes ice cream. Not everybody likes Bill Monroe. It's okay. It's fine. All right. Love y'all. See you later.